Senator Kaine Timothy Michael Kaine Overnight Defense, War Powers Fight runs into impeachment, Kaine has 51 votes for Iran resolution, Trump plans to divert 2B from Pentagon to border wall House to vote on Iran war powers bills sought by progressives War Powers Fight in Senate runs squarely into impeachment Moore DVA, on Tuesday said he has majority support for his resolution aimed at reining in President Trump Donald John Trump 5 takeaways from the Democratic debate Sanders-Warren exchange underscores Iowa stakes CNN's Van Jones, Democratic debate was dispiriting, no evidence party can defeat Trump Moore's war powers against Iran after making changes to win Republican votes.
"I've got 51 declared votes on version 2. Kaine told reporters, adding there are more considering getting on board.
Republican sends Rand Paul Randall Howard Paul Republicans face internal brawl over impeachment witnesses overnight defense, War Powers Fight runs into impeachment, Kaine has 51 votes for Iran resolution, Trump plans to divert 2B from Pentagon to border wall War Powers Fight in Senate runs squarely into impeachment Moore Key, and Mike Shumway Lee overnight defense, War Powers Fight runs into impeachment, Kaine has 51 votes for Iran resolution, Trump plans to divert 2B from Pentagon to border wall War Powers Fight in Senate runs squarely into impeachment Kaine says he has 51 votes for Iran War Powers Resolution Moore Utah previously announced support for Kaine's resolution. Senator Todd Christopher Young overnight defense, War Powers Fight runs into impeachment, Kaine has 51 votes for Iran resolution, Trump plans to divert 2B from Pentagon to border wall War Powers Fight in Senate runs squarely into impeachment Kaine says he has 51 votes for Iran War Powers Resolution Moore also said Tuesday he supported the amended version of Kaine's measure.
Kaine said the fourth Republican vote would come from Senator Susan Collins. Margaret Collins' House poised to hand impeachment articles to Senate Republicans face internal brawl over impeachment witnesses overnight defense, War Powers Fight runs into impeachment, Kaine has 51 votes for Iran resolution, Trump plans to divert 2B from Pentagon to border wall Moore Maine. With every Democrat expected to support the measure, 4 Republican votes give it the simple majority needed to pass.
In a procedural hurdle, though, Young said he wouldn't vote for a motion to proceed on Kaine's original resolution, which Kaine can force a vote on this week and then could have amended on the floor to the second version.
But Kaine said he is not likely to force a vote on the original resolution.
"I'm not likely to force a vote on Kaine 1 because I've got the votes on Kaine 2 and not on Kaine 1, he said. "And I do think there's something virtuous about bringing up the bipartisan version.
That means Kaine will have to wait to force the vote until the second version ripens, which is 10 days after he introduced it last Thursday. That means January 21 is the earliest Democrats can force a vote on the measure.
That's the same day the Senate is expected to begin its impeachment trial of Trump. Kaine said it was possible there will be an agreement to consider the resolution before then, but also said he expects to be able to conduct the trial and consider the War Powers resolution simultaneously.
It's widely understood that we will be doing other stuff during impeachment," Kaine said. "The nice thing is, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell and Sen. John Cornyn Texas and Senate Minority Leader Charles Schumer DNY have also said we're going to be taking up the Kaine War Powers resolution soon."
Kaine's changes include removing 2 paragraphs in the findings section that directly mention Trump over concerns from Republicans and some Democrats that it was too political.
Kaine has also said he was working in some of the language from a House-passed War Powers resolution into his, specifically changing his wording about removing troops to the lower chamber's use of termination of the use of U.S. armed forces in hostilities against Iran after some colleagues raised concerns that removing suggested a pullback of U.S. troops from the region.